morning, everyone. It really helps for me to remember to unmute my mic when I start this. I had a whole ramble about, the fact that sleep is a thing, and sometimes I decide that I need it, and sometimes it's just kind of there, and yeah, then I realized my mic was muted. Anyway, that's how the day is going. How are you guys doing this morning? Elusive, yes, that's a very good way of putting it. Yeah, I had to be on here at 8, so, up before that, and I got to sleep after 2. Hark, I hear someone.
You do? Good morning, everybody. This is the Cookie Mama.
Yay! The Cookie Mama has joined us. Life can continue. I don't have to slaughter all of you. Shame. $108,000 gil. Your goal, or whatever it is. I don't have nearly that much. I was just telling them that, I had a whole monologue I was giving, and then I realized that, my mic was muted.
Nice. Good job.
In my defense, I'm running on less than 4 hours sleep.
Word.
But I got shit done yesterday.
We did. We got a lot of shit done yesterday.
I got almost as much shit done as my character in this does.
Right? Oh, good morning, folks. Sorry. I am also just rolled out of bed.
Oh, that's that. Oh.
So, folks, I hope you're enjoying your morning. I know Wookie already said that, but It's my turn. I can say words too.
Words. 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 Words been said.
So, Grimos, you doing all right? Cumulative 8 hours of sleep in 2 sections. Overslept and will be walking the good doggo this evening. Alright, well. As long as said good doggos get their walksies. Oof. Oof. Waiting on a white noise machine, to help with tinnitus. My sympathies, sir. Chocobo is too early for consciousness. Understand. You must be over here on the better coast with us. Closer to the better coast.
We're not actually on the coast because, well, those people are strange.
Right, but we're closer to that side than the other.
Admittedly. Now, if you're one of those strange people, hey, so be it, you know.
Strangest goop. And please on the W with you. My brain is trying to make a portmanteau out of entertainment and strange, and it's coming up with interstrangement. And I'm like, no, that's not quite what I want to say. So, you know, there you go. Live in the mountains on the west coast away from people so I can tell birds to get off my lawn. Small military transportation warship. I don't know where you might have gotten the idea to be inspired by that.
No, nobody here has anything to do with any of those words. Those are foreign words.
Strange and wonderful words. What do they mean? Playing the water game, an ogre stood on one of the bombs. Morning, Digi. Where's the Digiman?
Greetings. Now I have a random question that I've been wanting to ask.
Mm-hmm.
if we have a Digiman, which means that he is a digital person, what does he convert into?
What does he convert into?
Yes, the whole Digi stuff was digital monsters. They converted into things. And...
Oh, Digimons. Oh, yeah. Sort of like Pokemons and Transformers had a baby.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Except they were older than any of those. Weren't they?
Indeed.
What is that? Oh, is that a fancier water thing?
Uh-huh.
Super Dew collector.
Oh no,
Me.
Pogio shotgun. I believe that's in the cursed items list we're not allowed to speak of any longer.
Pogo shotgun.
I think that was added to that after Tech said that. Yeah, it was added to the list.
He's like, this disgrace against... But it was his idea in the first place.
Yes, that's why he can add it.
So do you take the old Dew collector and put it in there, or?
No. No, the Dew collectors cannot be upgraded.
Oh, that's dumb.
I don't make the rules, I just live by them.
Pogo shotgun. I needed a giggle today. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I figured out the spirit weapon of the BPL.
What?
It's a 1911 Wabajack. Prove me wrong.
Instead of turning, except of having random spell, well, sometimes it has random spells come out of it, but sometimes it changes into random guns. Such is the power of the Wabajack. And he took the numeric Sam the Eagle, Janus Merrick into a magic card, and he put that, hey Bard, he put that art into a Battletech CCG card.
Okay, I can see another card that's going to get added to the banned list.
Art channel in the aux if we want to see. I probably will at the laterness of day, because today, right now, I want to be fully awake to appreciate said. Let's put it that way.
I'm not sure what a wake is right now, but, sounds like a good plan.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, how does that work? Everything
How does
but
what
the
work?
everything but the square that is asking for water got watered.
Had to expand the art a bit to get it in the proper proportion. New Photoshop trick, but I'm happy with the results. Fair, absolutely fair. Sometimes the art does not fit. Yeah, I would put a mat around the back just because that's but depends on the form though. To be honest, though, you might have been right to do that.
Now I have a question. Is Thomas Merrick's special ability not being Thomas Merrick?
It was Janos Merrick, but I don't know about Thomas Merrick.
Thomas Merrick was not Thomas Merrick.
Oh, right.
That's why he's the one who started the whole jihad. He is the hidden leader of the Word of Blake.
Great leader. Wait, that's wrong. Sorry.
No, you've got the spirit right there.
Y'all. It's an early morning, and my brain is being weird, so it's okay.
Is it cooking?
Excuse me.
Is it really okay?
I mean, chat doesn't seem to mind.
Okay, well, this is the WBPL 76. A community outreach program of the WBPL. Do we know how to mind? Each other, boundaries, our manners, It's like telling the WBPO to behave itself and keep its hands to itself, and, within 30 seconds, its hands would be somewhere else.
What are these boundaries you don't speak of? Turns out that if you limit the area you're working on with the smudge marquee tool, the smudge tool can extend art without messing with parts of the art you don't want smudged. Oh, that's a good... 7, I need to wait and get how many... 2827. Oh, 2827. No, I need 5. Never mind. I have 6 Gs in my game. I'm playing Leaf Blower Simulator, so I'm blowing leaves and collecting fruit and all the weirdness that goes with this game, because it is a weird game.
Weird games, nothing but weird games. We are a weird game you're stuck in.
Sure, that's exactly how it goes.
And that should tell everybody how I'm doing this morning. Of course, right now I'm looking at, I just got an alert from one of my suppliers, or some folks who want to be some of my suppliers at least, that I've got all these points for having purchased something for the first time through them, and I should spend points on buying more stuff. And it's like, well, first off, the problem is you say most everything ships within 10 hours. It's been 40 some since my order went in, and it hasn't shipped yet. And it was supposed to be 2 to 3 business days, and now it's going to be 8 days before I receive the order.
Bunny, said Samurai.
So, do you really want to be one of my suppliers?
Yeah. It's frustrating when it's like, okay, we understand there's differences and such and whatever, but when a very basic order, a test order, if you will, doesn't even follow your rules, and you don't have asterisks like, unless you live here or unless this is the case or whatever, you're just like blanket blah blah blah, and then you don't follow that either.
Yeah, and especially when you don't get we're not going to be doing this for this order until you get the confirmation email 24 hours after you get put in the order.
Yeah, that's not 10 hours from order. That's 10 hours from our system woke up and took the information, so don't promise that.
Oh.
Anyway, ranting. Yeah, I learned the trick because I was fixing art gaps in my proxies, and this was way easier than remaking the whole damn card. Legit, dude. Legit.
Now, who are you hosting Proxy Wars for?
MCG, or MTG gamers.
Do they pay well? Of course, I'll admit I haven't spent much money on that in many, many, many years. I used to. I've got a lot.
Yeah, I think the last thing we spent on was the first set of planeswalkers.
Second.
This my deck is based around one of those planeswalkers, even though I don't use it very well. It's e-proxies, so they're two-part e-proxies, which is the coast. Yeah, fair. Deny them money by getting cards elsewhere by making them. We don't. You have things to put in the exhibitory.
Uh-huh. Except they're already here, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll sell them on the black market.
What are you selling on the black market?
The restored stuff that the museum doesn't want.
Ah.
So the person who probably would be the black market here is also the one who runs the museum, so, you know.
Is that she?
It kind of makes it more difficult to establish black market when, you know, the normal person for black marketing is the person who runs the museum. Although that happens in real life anyway, and that's an awkward situation. So, hey, moving on. How about that British Museum? And Cookie is laughing so hard, her mic cut out.
Oh, I pulled a house of card and relax on you?
Oh, you do 75% of the time.
Sorry.
When you start laughing, your mic goes, she's too noisy, cut out.
Anyone in this BPL played No Man's Sky? I believe so?
Yeah.
You do, yeah. But I was just thinking other people that I had seen, and I was trying to think. I think we have, ? Others that have, but Wookie plays it for sure. I do not play it because it doesn't have a map. And you all know me and games without maps.
Who needs the Three Stooges when Cookie is lost?
Starfield. I'll tell you this, Bard. I do not know a video game that is out that someone in the BPL has not played. Cannot say they still play it or play it regularly or whatever, but there's enough of us in the people and with weird enough pace. I'm sitting here playing Leaf Blower Idle Simulator. So, you know. Yeah, no, Marx Brothers had slapstick and good puns and good, yeah. And they knew how to edge the sensors. And I think it was actually their oldest brother, the one that wasn't actually on, that did a lot of the writing for him, if I can recall. Shemp. No, Shemp was the other. No, Shemp was the stooge. Yeah, Zeppo. Sorry, I'm getting them confused. Never mind. I may be thinking of Shemp being the one that wrote for the other. Anyway, yeah. I may be getting the two sets confused.
No, you never get anything confused, love.
Yeah.
You have zero confusion.
I think, actually, I have heard people playing Stellaris in the Legion.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes, there's whole conversations about whether you want to be humanoid type or other kind of type, or which war crimes you want to commit today. Yes. That one I have heard.
No worries. Just let me know when.
Oh, I can't turn that in.
No worries. Just let me know when.
Dang it.
You have to do job first and then can you turn it in? After you do what he needs?
Yeah. So I guess I'm doing that. Well,
yeah.
There's storyline mission.
Yeah.
But he's also one of the people who put in a request on the request board. And it won't let me turn in the request. Yes, there's also been discussions about what is Stellaris 2 going to be like, and is it going to be better, or is it just going to be different, or... Let's go get the goat.
Oh dear, I thought you were the goat. Sorry, bad joke.
Bad. That's the only
I heard a story
answer.
where someone conquered an alien colony, turned its citizens into snack food, started up trade agreements selling food to the former owners of the colony. That sounds like it tracks with Stellaris, yes.
I was thinking it's tracked with corporate agent checkers, but yeah.
Yeah, fair. When he's in his, I am the corporate agent and you have not enough snacks, that's...
I haven't heard him try to get samples of the xenomorphs yet to attempt to make it snack food. Maybe that's a stick we should tell him.
That would be funny. Ew.
Gesundheit. The research center has given us blueprints to something. Jewelry machine.
Oh my
Pablo
goodness.
has given us goo. And Kwai has given me a mystery bag. In it is a broken piece of a sun worship statue. Who needs Florida Man when you have Sandrock Man?
That video I was watching last night where they went and hunted down Florida. The one both of us watched yesterday where...
Uh-huh. They were looking for the infamous Florida Man.
Yes.
It would not surprise me if they found him at the Army Ball.
Well, they said they found him after. They found him after. Found one after, but
they did not confirm that they didn't find one at the Army Ball. They were just better dressed than they expected.
Oh, fair. Oh, emulation handheld. Well done. Okay. You get into some interesting stuff, did you? Oh. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna complain about that because I do the exact same thing.
Thank you.
New games are shiny and new, but old games are also good. Yes, that is absolutely fair, Chocobo. Old games you did not know about are also shining and new.
Hello. Thank you.
That's also a thing that exists, yes.
Okay, I misread that. But my thought would have been funny.
Okay.
Hey there. Thank you.
The Pokemon showing up in the NBA.
So like Airbud, or what's the one where the...
All right. I'll
What's
round
the
up
one where
gang.
the...
Roll out.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
Where's your heart, y'all? Like Bugs Bunny and...
Space Jam.
Yes. Bugs Bunny in basketball. It was pretty funny.
It was an acceptable level of interesting. Especially when they had to pick up that baseball player because they couldn't find any actual ones. And once again, Cookie is laughing and the mic is turned totally out.
Oh, hot take from Digiman. He hates Bugs Bunny.
Duh. I don't know, I still hold out the hope that some years, somehow, they're going to turn into Haas and Pfeffer. I know that might be asking too much, but you know.
When it did come out, it was a twist on the original. You know, it was an original thing of the
Come on.
actual underdog rising up. You know, because he was the
Now
bunny,
we play.
but
Don't
he was
wait
a
to
smart bunny. So it was like if you were smart, then you could overcome your situation and do better. But yeah, you're right. He was. He was not nice to most folks.
I'll be a yak mail's uncle.
But,
There it is.
you know,
Do we
I
proceed
thought
with
it was
hijacking
funny.
a goat, sir?
Hey, Mace.
No, just follow that goat.
Now, how did I get on a horse when I was on my camel?
Yes or no? But it's... Oh, yeah, that could also play a factor. It started off, Digimon, it started off that, that the people he would play tricks on would be the ones that would come bother him at his home. So, like, he wouldn't do anything unless
And
they
now
were
I
told.
fall off a cliff.
Builder! Nobody can survive such a fall.
I have been declared splat.
We need to.
Greeting, Maze.
Okay.
As I say, I have been declared splat.
And it's not even Splatter Day. Ironically, everything Warner Brothers has tried with Looney Tunes in the last 25 years or so has failed because they took out most of the interpersonal conflict. Yep. Because what made it work was, this is the guy that keeps showing up at your cubicle and bothering you, and so you're doing these things that, you know, or before cubicles, but showing up at your work site or whatever.
Oh, this has changed a little bit. Now, I will warn you, Cookie. This is part that will annoy you.
Oh joy.
Especially if you attempt it.
Ah, okay. So not like the actual storyline, but like the trying to get it done thing?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They promise they've redone some of it, because the beta test group said we had less than a 20% success rate.
What the hell? You have to jump on those, don't you? Oh, to tie it back, the emulation handheld is the Ambernic RG35XXP emulate. Yeah, okay. UNC's even like, oh no, this dungeon.
Which it changed considerably from the
You found a board?
a masterpiece of art.
UNC is also a backer. Hey! Bouncing around at the castle is still frustrating at times. Land of Goshen, yeah, no. Did you die?
Something like that, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, this is drastically changed from what it used to be.
Yeah, this is just giving me.
Oh,
How
this
shall I
is
put it?
this is considerably more straightforward.
Weebly Jeeble. This is giving me deep jungle vibes. Okay. And if you know what I'm talking about, folks, you know what you know what I've been playing in my off time. I am gonna play that for stream. I'm just waiting on it to finish walk first, and maybe do my other typing game.
You heard that here first. Cookie's got to play her penitence before she can play the game she wants to play.
Listen, no, I'm still playing Chibi. I want to finish the game I'm on before I play the latest and greatest. And then I try to do a palate cleanser so that way y'all don't get all JRPG all the time. You know? And besides that way, I'm playing it now in my, in my other time, so it's like yeah. Well, that's what Wookie was saying, was that they adjusted a lot. Yeah. Because he was one of the backers / beta / whatevers.
/ whatever, yes, that's a good way of putting it.
You know what I'm trying to say? I word good in the morning when I have no word. I don't know that you needed to jump fully off, but...
Yes.
Okay.
Because need to get down here.
That's a Legoland.
Uh-huh.
And you get to jump in it. Okay. Cool. Why am I hanging out on the screen? Let's go here and see if we can get more of these. Even though they don't convert to the other ones like I want. Maybe I should... So what I'm... It's like, who was this designed for? How does it make sense? Who was this area designed for?
First off, I don't think it's supposed to make sense. It just is. Second off, don't ask questions.
We break your hands.
No, the Dursleys just stop feeding you.
Oh, there. I was going for the Skeleton Kings, and you were going for Harry Potter. Wow.
They're both kind of classics.
Yes. My time at Nuka World. Nuka-Cola. Drink it all till it's gone. And then you get sick because you drank too much Nuka-Cola. We didn't tell you what to do in this song. We made a suggestion. That was all. Sorry. You could hear my Goofy singing.
Goofy singing about irradiated products.
Today on W Big Bill. They've never heard that when you're playing this game, huh?
Goofy songs? No. No one ever hears any Goofy songs on this show.
See you later, Bart.
This is the part of the show where I sing a silly song. I probably shouldn't, but anyway, I do. Everybody's got a water buffalo. Mine is fast and yours is slow.
Where'd we get them? I don't know. I had that, the Archibald Asparagus thing, Stop Being So Silly, as my, as a notification for something for a long time.
Yeah, me.
You?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I don't remember. I just know that I had it for a notification. I didn't think it was your text notification.
Oh,
I think it was like an AIM notification or something. Anyway.
yeah, it's a pain notification. Uh-huh.
Ah. I said AIM, like, anyway.
AOL Instant Messenger?
Yes.
Of course, we're old enough to remember when that was useful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another masterpiece for my wall. I love it when some of the masterpieces are pictures of events that just happened in the game, but this is all supposed to have been stowed since the Day of Calamity. So it's like, how did the folks in the Day of Calamity know about the things I'm doing in this game? Life really is pre-scripted, isn't it?
Or they had a fever dream and drew it out, and now it's just now happening, so. Yeah. Or shuttling!
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it over there. Now, do not jump around with an axe in your hand. I am a video game. No one is going to be harmed.
You are a video game?
Yeah, that's why I'm jumping around with an axe in my hand.
Oh, okay. He's a video game, everybody.
Don't ask questions.
You have grabbies? Can you grab up like you do in other games or no?
No.
Oop. Okay.
Yet another reason this area was not well beloved by the test group.
Yeah, when Builder can't lure cropped ledges, right? I know, Builder should have been able to build something that let him lure cropped ledges, seriously. Go gadget arm or something.
It is not in the game. And I'm so turned around, I don't remember which way I'm going. Not there. Apparently I'm not going there.
You are being followed by a critter.
I know.
Okay. Just so long as you know. There's a critter following you.
He's not a very friendly house elf either. I think he's made of plastic.
Master has given Dobby a bomb. Sorry.
Oh, it was better than the alternative, Dobby.
Until told otherwise, I just assume your character's surname is Builder and they don't like their first name, and that's why no one calls them that. Yeah, there you go. It's like, I was destined for this. My last name is Builder. Can't you see?
No, I can't.
Cookie is in rare form this morning. Yes. Cookie is like awake, but not quite awake, so you're getting the... Also, I want these 2x2 Lego bricks with snot on every facing. Why? Why?
If the tumbleweeds start clicking, don't stay around.
Yeah. Wing. I am watching the stream on the thing instead of, so that's why if I'm a little delayed, why it sounds like it, so. Just a little bit, like 4 or 5 seconds or something. Anyway.
Okay. Haru.
So, you really did show up.
I'm gonna step away for a moment. And be right back. I'm gonna grab something to munch on.
Good idea. I was planning on making some biscuits this morning, but, you know, waking up half an hour after my alarm went off is detrimental to that. looks like I'm probably well under-leveled for what I'm supposed to be for this fight, so yeah. Bear with me, folks.
I have returned.
Come back. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fun. Yeah, when you think you've got enough ammo, add a 0. In this game, ammo does not last long.
Okay, I'm out. Logan! Logan! Get re-
Now, there's a whole bunch of scrap here. Harvest the scrap.
Night Owl has quoted you with the ammo quote.
It's the same, advice I gave the campaign. If you think 1,000 tons of or ammo was going to be enough, give it 10,000 tons. King's ransom in illegally chopped wood. There's another one there. It will be useful.
Builder, we finally come face to face. Heard you're also a Corps member now. So, you've come from my head. Well, I ain't gonna make it easy for you.
Logan, this builder's a tough one, I think.
It's okay. Stay out of this one, Haru.
Fine.
Draw!
Sketch pad or paintbrush?
Heard you're all that.
Draw!
Show me.
Now, I'm going to do something stupid and see if it works. There's a little over 2-minute countdown timer. I'm going to see if I can run out the countdown and see if that wins the fight.
He's stuck. You're attempting to prove whether this strategy is in line with Steel's law.
Dang it. That's not what I said, but okay.
Yeah, it is what you said.
That's an interpretation of what I said.
You said, I'm gonna do something stupid and see if it
Builder,
works.
we finally come face to face. Heard you're also a Corps member now. So, you've come from my head. Well, I ain't gonna make it easy for you.
Logan, this builder's a tough one, I think.
It's okay. Stay out of this one, Haru.
Fine.
Anyway,
Draw!
Thought I said I'm going to do something potentially stupid, but anyway.
Heard you're all that.
no.
Show me.
Anyway. Words are hard.
Yes, they are.
You're supposed to kill him within 2 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever?
Yes. I think I'm about 6 levels under where I'm supposed to be for this.
Right. do not think this is gonna work, but
I don't either, but dang it, I gotta try. You know?
I think that's enough.
Grace! Yeah, I've seen enough. We picked the right person.
Let's talk. Apologies. I had no choice but to hide my identity. In fact, I was working with Logan all along. I saw you fall off that cliff and followed you inside. Relax. We're the good guys, and we mean you no harm. Logan and I have been working together behind the scenes in order to save Sandrock, and we need your help. Go on now.
This is a
Start from the
major,
very
major,
beginning.
major spoiler plot twist here.
I believe you already know the gist of the temple incident. Well, at the time, all I wanted was to get my paw out so we could take him to another doctor. But Miguel wasn't gonna let me. I regret it now, but in my rage, I decided to blow a hole in the wall of his isolation chamber and get him out in the deep of the night. Something went wrong and the whole side of the building collapsed, half burying my paw. My paw woke up from his coma then and uttered,
not if you're a Pathia
protect
game
Sandrock,
player.
Duvos,
You expect this.
before he left us. Duvos. Me and Haru, we couldn't figure it out. The meaning of this single word ran too deep. But for my paw to mention protecting Sandrock and Duvos in his dying breath, it must have been the reason he died. The temple collapse also broke my foot, so we went into hiding while I healed. During this time, they put out wanted posters for my capture, and we became known as bandits. While in hiding, we talked every day about my pa's last words. Was Duvos and Sandrock? Were they planning something evil? How could two nobodies like us go up against the might of that empire? We thought about telling Justice and Owen, but I didn't know who to trust and how deep this rabbit hole went. What if I got him hurt, or worse, killed? That's when Haru came up with a plan. We're gonna live up to that bandit name and force the attention of authorities across the free cities to be on Sandrock, giving us some backup. That train hijacking was one of those plans. I'd say we succeeded.
That plan had way too many holes. If it didn't work, you'd be wearing that bandit title for life.
It worked, didn't it? And frankly, I don't care about my name. I just want a clear answer for what happened to my pa. I only regret that I had to pull Haru and now the Builder into this mess.
I'm in this as much as you are. Besides, I've never regretted helping you or Howlett. Luckily, Grace found us in time. And now we have a clearer and more validated motive and goal.
If you
Well, at
haven't
least
already figured
doggos
it
have
out,
been walked.
I'm not an archaeology student. Not for a
Welcome
while
back.
now, anyway. I'm actually an operative of the Alliance Central Intelligence, undercover
Oh,
in
jeez.
Sandrock.
No one
Literal.
expects the Central Intelligence Agency.
I'm here because we believe that there's a spy
Until
for the Duvos
everyone
Empire
suspects
embedded
the
in
Central
Sandrock,
Intelligence
and the Empire is
Agency.
involved
I'm
in some
just saying.
nefarious plan regarding the Eufaula region. I believe it's all coming to a head soon, and we need to figure it out before it's too late. We want you to help us with the investigation.
Exactly. Secret agent man, secret agent man.
I've been observing you and the whole town. Whether it be the moisture farm, Shonash Bridge, or the water tower, you always come through with flying colors. It's plain as day to me that you're one of the good ones. I think you're a very talented builder and trustworthy person. Someone that I would want on my team. So we're betting the success of our mission on you.
No pressure.
A while ago, HQ intercepted a Duvos encoded telegram sent from Sandrock saying the plan is proceeding. It was signed by Tiger. I was sent here to investigate. I found normal traces of Duvos activities here and there, but nothing about this Tiger. When Logan went on his act like a bandit plan, HQ ordered me to investigate his relations to Duvos. That's how we met up. After hearing Howlett's last words,
Vesper
I confirmed
wants
both of
Night
our
Owl to
fears.
pet that dog. Pet that dog, Night Owl.
So we had a common goal. We decided to work together to reveal the enemy that's hiding in Sandrock. Around that time, HQ intercepted 2 more transmissions. One saying the water tower is ready, the other saying the water in town has been successfully hidden. Based on this, we believe their motive to be withholding water from Sandrock to drive it into ruin. Think about it. During a war, if Sandrock is destroyed, the link between High Wind and Atara would be severed. That'd be detrimental to any war effort. Logan decided on his own to go sneak a look at the water tower, but Penn ran into him while patrolling.
Now when
Not
Penn
only
being
that,
Penn,
Penn also had a relic weapon. He guarded that secret surprisingly well, as I didn't even know about it beforehand. It was powerful enough to destroy the tower and give Logan
Penn
a
destroyed
severe
this water
beatdown.
tower?
So they're saying.
I disagree with the last part, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Penn's a bad guy, since he covered up the fact he blew it up and blamed it on me.
Maybe he just didn't want to get blamed. Whatever the case, I did some digging around town. And, well, everything was normal. All the numbers for the water tower and the water imports checked out.
Do they though? Do they really?
We were getting nowhere, but the Duvos messages mentioned hiding water. That basically incriminates members of the church, as they're the only ones handling the water, and
I decided to take action. Why wait? Just grab their leader. We'll just interrogate Matilda, even if she turned out not to be the tiger. She still must know something, right?
right, so I
The Church
sidelined
of the
Penn
Light
for a bit
working
and
for
Logan did his
Davos? That'd
kidnapping.
be
The only problem
do
was
both.
you guys showed up a little too soon, and we didn't get any useful information out of the minister after all.
What was that, Cookie?
What if she was saying that it had to be the Church of the Light working for Duvos? I was like, I don't know about, that's an interesting plot twist.
Still, I don't think Matilda's in on it. She went back and even asked the civil court to start an investigation, which turned out to be a boon for us, as we got some numbers that we didn't know before. From the new data, our conclusion was whoever's hiding the water is doing it in the Sandrock storage right beneath the temple. Not only that, but they could also be making money off of the water they're re-stealing by reselling it.
This thing runs deep, Builder.
I
No.
wanted to report back to my higher-ups
Who
in the
sells
but the risk of
water?
getting intercepted was too great. What with all the Duvo stuff going on. And besides, that's when I made my biggest discovery yet. Yeah, and guess who was in charge of constructing the Sandrock storage? Yen. So, I did what any self-respecting spy would do. I went into Yen's house and found the original construction blueprints.
Logical.
And what do you know? Right there on the blueprint is a location for a hidden door. The only problem was there's a lock. An incredibly complicated one at that. I couldn't get it open. And believe me, I tried. To open the lock, we'll need a builder's help to build an anti-lock system. And we thought of you.
I was just about to make a dash for your workshop when Lumi showed up to warn me of the goat plan one of them moles hatched up. I thought, heck, great opportunity. So I told my goat Rambo to bring you here. And here we are.
So it seems my plan to run out the clock worked. I don't hear the cheers of my adoring fans.
Yeah.
We found Andy wandering the desert.
And spearing
He got
of your
lost from
adoring
his
face.
caravan. I tried my hardest to find him, but came up with nothing. We did the best we could for him.
Good job,
but
dear.
I didn't want
This
him
Fez
growing
Barrett,
up
he also
abandoned.
says yay.
When Grace warned us of the bounty hunter, Andy must have heard and went into town in disguise. Everything turned out for the better, though, thanks to you. That boy needs to go to school and get educated. His talents were wasted in this cave.
Most people's talents are actually wasted in caves. But you never know. Some people, shine in caves.
I won't be able to face the world until my pa's at peace. My pa was the best monster hunter in the Eufaula. As part of his job, he'd go out and map unexplored ruins. This time, he was away for days. It was only when Burgess informed me that I knew my pa was infected by a virus and in quarantine at the temple. The church had Fang do a full diagnosis on my pa, and he confirmed the virus. It was one of them dangerous viruses from the Age of Darkness. Fang didn't have a cure. My pa was in a coma and dying. Before he left, Fang told me that my pa had bruising on the back of his head. That made me think he might have been stung by some monster. Maybe I could get him out and find another doctor with more but Miguel wouldn't relent. I had no choice, so I decided to break my paw out. The bomb we used wasn't that powerful, but it must have blown a support. The entire side of the temple came down, and my paw was... It's all my fault.
I'm to blame as well, but we couldn't have predicted how things would turn out.
Right. Even during his last breath, my pa's thoughts were on protecting the people of Sandrock. I will honor that wish to the end.
Now that we've answered all of your questions, before you decide, I have to tell you one more thing. We are going up against the Dulos Empire here. We'll try our best to protect you, but if you join us, there will be danger.
No, you don't say.
Keep that in mind. Now, I sincerely ask you,
Got any
can we
messages,
count on you to
Mama?
help us with the Sandrock storage hidden door? Perfect. Thank you for trusting us.
Oh, I don't trust you. I just want to keep you where I can see you.
Oh yeah, the posse's growing.
We'll be counting on you, Builder.
Gotta love spam texts from
Let's look at the blueprint of the Sandrock storage. again.
supposedly
See? That hidden door must be at least half
the
a
U.S.
meter thick.
Postal Service,
Any
but the
explosive that you
number
can use to
is
knock it down
not
will alert
an
anyone
American
within
number.
10 leagues. The locking mechanism for this door is something I've never seen before.
If
Normally,
it
I
doesn't
wouldn't even know
start
where
with
to
either
start.
one number,
That is,
the number
till I
one
found
or three
this.
numbers, it is not an American number.
Yen also had the anti-lock diagram. I bet it's because he wanted to have a bargaining chip if all this blows open. In any case, with this, I'm sure you can construct it. When you're done, let me know and we'll start the next phase of the mission. I think that covers most of it. I guess if you have more questions for us, we can stick around for a minute. But best to get back to town soon, before suspicions are aroused. When you're ready to go, head past Andy's old room to get back to the surface.
Builder, you're one of us bandits now. How you feeling? You took to the town like a sandfish in quicksand. Makes me proud to see an outsider like yourself come in and find kinship with the land I love.
See, this I understand.
A lot of fair weather
Right.
folk turned tail
too.
when the going got tough, but not you. They really threw us a bone, sending someone like yourself. Finally, a little luck for our small town.
United Sudanese Postal
He was.
Service.
Never
Yes,
shot
yes.
anything that
I'm
didn't
sure
need
it's
shooting.
in English.
Always put the town ahead of himself. From the time I could walk, I wanted to follow in his footsteps. He taught me everything I know. How to fight, how to hunt, how to be a decent man. And now, I'll never get a chance to return any favors. About as smart as he is stubborn. Comes with the territory, being a goat and all. But we care for our goats, me and Haru. Raised them up from when they were just kids. Rambo's the smart one, and Merle is a bit of a hothead. Truth be told, they both take after Haru more than me. He's always teaching them new tricks. Back when Andy was around, we'd all train them together. Look at me, rambling on. I think I've made myself clear. We'll stick around here for a little.
I think it goes without saying. Let's keep all this between pals, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's the creatures in that other game, isn't it? The pals? We crossing streams
you know,
here?
I thought as much myself. Penn ambushed Logan at the water tower as if he
My
knew
buddy,
he was
my
going to
pal.
be there. Plus, that relic
No,
weapon of
not
his
into
is
the
also
pal.
a red flag. But we don't really have any evidence against him yet. Best to just consider him a threat with unknown motives for now.
No. I'm gonna consider him target number 3.
Ooh.
Other than the legality of such a move, it's not quite that easy. Tensions between the Free Cities and Dubos are already high at the moment. If we turn this into a big spectacle, we give them an excuse to retaliate.
Thermonuclear weapons friends.
Plus, we're not even sure who Tiger really is. All signs point to the church, but what if we're wrong and our guy slips away? We can't make moves until we're 100% certain. Okay, look. I've been kind of busy with this whole threat to Alliance security thing. So, sorry if a few omelets got burned. I don't fry fish because I've got a bigger fish to fry. Tell you what, when all this is over, I'll really hit the books. And we can all celebrate with a gourmet 5-star meal. Sound good?
Who trusts her to cook?
Oh, right, that. I just told him, act like I've put the fear of light into you and I'll get you out of this. He put on a pretty convincing act. There may yet be room in our ranks for a conniving little triple agent with a heart of gold once he grows up a bit.
I don't know.
When
I
you're ready
wasn't
to head
here
back to
when
town,
the
move
cooking thing came up before, so.
She can't cook.
Oh.
She's the
okay.
cook and waitress at the restaurant, and, well,
Builder,
she can upgrade
I
her
apologize
skill
for
to
bringing
burning
you
water.
into this so abruptly. I wish there'd been another way. Well, I don't just make bombs. It started with an interest in chemistry, soap, perfume, fireworks. And bombs are
Angrier
kind of just
fireworks.
angrier fireworks, I guess. I thought I'd mastered making them, but
You never master making excitable materials. Eventually they master you.
when we went to
Yeah.
save Hallett that day, I must have measured something wrong. The explosion was larger than it should have been. Logan doesn't blame me. Maybe he just can't admit that my mistake might have played some part in... Logan has been loyal to a fault. That's why I'll ride to the ends of the earth with him if need be. Sure, I consider him a friend. He handled all the customers, so I wouldn't have to. Logan and I agreed it would be best not to involve him in our plans. RVO is not famous for being able to keep a secret. I wonder if he
Truth.
managed to sell that last batch of products I gave him. He promised me my fair share of the profits, no matter what. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if he conveniently forgot about it since I've been away. We found this place while we're out monster hunting a long time ago. We'd use it now and again as a temporary base whenever we were in this area. Never thought we'd use it as a hideout, though. I think these ruins used to be a playground for children back in the old world. When Andy was here, he had a lot of fun with it. He was the one who came up with most of the current traps. Thanks for listening to us. It's not only how we'll move to a new camp soon, but don't worry, we'll be in touch.
I don't know if I want you touching.
Ooh, question mark?
Something like that, sure. Okay, guys. I've been sitting here for over 2 hours. I need to get up for a few minutes. I will be back shortly. Be nice to each other, please.
I will still be here, so I can sort of kind of entertain you and talk to you if you want, but yeah, you know, who knows? And Remos is designing a jump ship, okay, like you do. Are you designing the stats for a jump ship, or are you designing the actual form factor of a jump ship, or both? Like, is this gonna be Megamech Lab, so data, okay. Maybe gone as the magic stream with the spoilers for the new set starts in about 6 minutes. Okay. He may be back before then, but I'm not gonna. Basic day, uploading all my programs and mods to the new computer. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing stuff like that too. I got new hard drive and I gotta move things over. And hopefully so it helps, y'all, it helps if you have hard drives in your computer to A, connect them to the thing, and B, tell the computer that they're there. Ask me how I know. Yeah, Wookie bought me some new hard drives, pulled the case open last night, and it's like, oh hey, there's a hard drive in here that's not connected. Oh hey, here's a hard drive that you've not been using. Huh. Good job, Cookie. That was me. That last bit was me. He didn't say that. So I learned how Windows 11 does the disk management system instead of having to fiddling with the BIOS like you used to have to do. Anyway. You and your clan mess weasel, Grimos. Clan mess weasel. Powered by powder. And you can use that if you want. Sounds like you are sounding somewhat... You are sounding like you might be... There you go, Grimos has quoted me. Lovely. and it's in the quote. You don't have to say regarding Glenn Weasel. It already says it. Oh my goodness, Grimos, you are funny.
I foresee an us or 8 answer in the future.
Yeah, this is true. And it'd be like, what the heck? What? Especially since it'll just say, you know, my time at Sandrock, which, yes, that's your game, but everybody would be like, what, did she play it, or what? And it'd be like, no, I just hung out with him. And they'll look at the date. Ah, July. Okay, cool.
I don't think that's what they'll be asking, but okay, that works. Sure. Good. Moving on. Alright, so we're ready to get back to it?
Might as well. Yes, let's do. We may or may not have a Digiman. He had to go do magical things. They're introducing Magic, season next. With spoilers!
Shame. I want the Kurt 8 back. I want the Kurt Ape to be a new hero.
You and your Kurt Apes.
Or can I get the
elves that you, or the lava.
Well, I was going to say one of my elven elders to be the next hero.
I'll need a goat. Well, then there's a good thing there's a damn goat right there.
Someone we are all poorer without.
Hey, look, it's the trope. I'm showing up to my own funeral.
It seems like only yesterday they were meeting me at City Hall, registering their workshop.
Shoot
In the short
her.
time since
Shoot
then, we can
her.
Night
already
Owl
look
is
around
itching.
Sandrock and see their influence.
Night Owl is wishing expressing a generalized
Tower? Who
Remos.
among us hasn't had a commission come out of that quaint, though departed from this earth?
Hey, you're right. I found the spirit.
The spirit of Boogie has found her. Hi! I'm not dead.
Oh, Builder, you're alive.
You?
No, I'm a ghost.
My stars!
You're all right.
I really thought you were.
Oh, what a relief.
You scared us half to death.
Well, then statistically at least one of you should have dropped dead, but I see all of you here for the most part.
Phooey! We all knew you were fake.
Cooper!
Well, I did. Don't know about y'all.
I'm so glad.
You are not
He
so
wasn't
easily
faking.
defeated, eh, Builder?
He was just not in town. Y'all made an assumption.
I hereby announce
Well,
Grace's
no,
funeral
they did
omelets
fall.
to now be known as Celebration
Yeah.
Omelets.
They did see me fall off the cliff. I couldn't find my body.
Yeah. The goat.
Builder,
Making you the goat.
we looked everywhere. What the heck happened? Well, shoot, partner. We better catch up sometime soon, and you can tell me the details. Dang. Can't believe I got it so wrong. I hope you can't forgive me. I'll never let it happen again. Oh, Bronco. Yeah, that lily-livered string bean, he hightailed it out of town thinking that he might have, killed you. Nah, I don't intend to go after him. Having that guy around was always just more trouble than it was worth. He's somebody else's problem now.
Mabel was having a little bit of trouble passing there
What an
for a minute.
amazing tale!
She has a lot of
Back
trouble
from the
with that.
dead. Good on you. I much prefer the living version of you, as do most citizens of Sandrock, I assume. After I heard the news, I turned the whole place inside out, but couldn't find you. You know, traditionally, you're supposed to wait in one spot if you're stranded. Well, one can't complain seeing such a result. Welcome back. But say, if you had any strange encounters out there, perhaps any bandit related, you'd tell your old buddy Penn, wouldn't you?
No, I'm not a teller.
Of course you would. What am I saying? Catch.
No, Pen, I'm not a teller.
Have you ever looked at yourself in a spoon?
Concave or convex?
Yes.
I need more data disks. Just as long as it's not concrete. That's not a very good reflective surface.
Yakimel's elixir. Drink it till you burst. Yakimel's elixir. The best for what is worse.
If it doesn't
If you get
kill
that
you,
reference,
you haven't drank enough yet.
and if you get that reference, you're old like me. Or you've been around somebody who is old like me.
Well, back in my day.
Yes. This is what I was. Yes. Refine. You have made a feather duster of beautifulness. It is now the most beautifulest feather duster ever.
Oh, it's something. That's all I'm gonna say is it's something.
It's beautifulest.
It's bootyfulest? Yes, folks, it's a trap.
I was gonna say though that I think that if they were talking about what's his butt, someone selling water, the only person in town that I know that sells water is Mr. Lightman. But maybe somebody else does on the sly.
Or maybe somebody else is his provider.
Yeah, that's true too.
Maybe his boss at the church.
Well, Steve, but they said they didn't think she did it.
She's not the only boss person at the church.
Oh, the other dude.
Miguel.
The one who was like, you are not defeated, Isabel.
No, that's Penn.
No, that wasn't Penn. That was the dude with the...
Oh, yeah. Both of them. Both of them are slime. E.
Anyway.
Both of them are slightly less reputable than Landau Calrissian when he really needs to make a sale. Oh yes, I need to build this. I need to build the key. But I think I'm about 4 levels behind where I need to be for some of this.
Yeah, so maybe level up first. Pet Gecko is now level 40. Maybe you can send Pet Gecko to do your work.
Har, har, har. But yeah,
Look,
the Gecko has more levels than I do.
Discount Dan takes money and run. Yakamels will take some water and wander around in your area forever. And also probably eat stuff out of your garden. At least if they're real Yakamels. These Yakamels apparently don't do that, but real Yakamels or yaks or camels or whatever would. They'd be like, green, I shall eat it now.
Munch, munch, munch.
And be like, that was my prized veggies for eatings. And you'd be like, yes, we know, we eated them.
Yes, we eated.
Look, Yakamels don't have good grammars.
It's a combination of eating and yeeting.
That's right, if the camel doesn't like it, it eat it. Limestone. We don't have any limestone in the desert, do we?
No, not at all.
We don't have it piping out of our water taps, do we?
Of course not. It's such a rare commodity. I've learned about more bush.
Clover, is that one of,
I've learned about
twins?
Clover's bush.
Oh gosh, that's not where I was going. Whatever. I was gonna say one of the twins' siblings, but okay. Hey, Ramshackle.
Greetings.
Ramshackle's here.
Indeed.
He had a couple minutes before he has to drive to work. I don't know if I know what you do, Ramshackle. Have you said ever? And if you don't want to, just say bugger off, Cookie. You're being nosy, and I'll stop asking. But generalized sector of if you want or whatever. Oh, so you're like literal viscera cleanup detail. Gotcha. Definitely someone who really is needed. Thank you so much for doing that. There you go. Sometimes it's the, yeah, that's the part you think about is that, anyway. Okay, so my family, growing up, we used to talk a lot about, science and, my dad is a vet, so a veterinarian. So we talk a lot about, medical stuff. He also took medicine for a while. So, but he taught us some, about the importance of cleanliness and blah blah blah. So I think about that sometimes when stuff happens. It's like, hey, this is, having someone do that job very well is good, because sometimes that can make the difference. So, and I'm nattering, so there you go.
No, Cookie, you never natter.
Never, ever, ever.
At Cookie's Natter House. Nattering as a little mouse.
Please off a cat. Narf. I'll have to maybe ask Dad. Yeah.
Other than a flea shampoo?
A flea shampoo might do the trick. Go to your local feed store and see if they've got flea shampoos. A lot of times they will.
And they run next to nothing.
A mechanic for babies? Oh my goodness. That should be interesting. So instead of populate, you can do offspring now? That's gonna be interesting. Do they grow? I'm wondering if they can grow up. How many turns, if it's like... Anyway, we'll have to look at that and see. There's already so many... Anyway,
there's already so many rules that
you can probably all...
There's already so many rules. They're saying there's so many rules you can't know all the rules, so you have to get their app.
Yeah. Yeah, or...
I find this to be ridiculous.
A little bit. But yeah, flea shampoo and or flea collar. Flea collar can also be probably purchased at the feed store. Talking animals plane. Okay. Meows, that's right. But I would try that before.
Aw, she cares about me.
Squirrels, rabbits, and mice, and rats are among the creature type. Okay.
Squirrels, rabbits, mice. Sounds like they're having fun with green again, or black. Either one could be those.
Very rodenturated.
Could be an interesting green-black motif. We're going to play plague animals.
Good. I'll let you know when everything's ready, and we can...
Impressive. Thanks.
I always think they need more elves, but they seem to think they don't have any. That they've got too many and get rid of them. Of course, I was one of the ones that used the elf channel.
Thank you.
Fireball combos. Decks that guarantee turn 2 or turn 3, you win. That's why they were banned. Shame.
Remember, plenty of our wonderful town streets can be found in the blue.
Girls are black, green, and they have a mimic called Porridge, which requires you to exile 3 cards from your graveyard or sacrifice a food token.
As I say, the rules have gotten complicated and they keep making them more so.
As any planeswalker who goes there gets turned into an animal. Oh, jeez. So this is like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the Pride Lands. Gotcha. Enough said. Never mind that Donald and Goofy are already animals. They get turned into lions.
I guess that makes about as much sense as anything.
Somebody once told me.
Afghanistan subscribed with Prime. Thank you, Brent.
Greetings. Thank you for your Prime subscription. We will take the Bezos bucks. We will do things unspeakable with them. And then we will ask Bezos for more. Does that sound about right, Cookie?
Yep, something like that.
Do we do
No word if it
unspeakable
works
things?
the other way around. Please take his money. Do what you will. Oh, days, y'all are hilarious.
I want to take some of the funds and invest them in 223 at 762.
I don't think they'd let you do that, dear, but...
You never know what we could do at Redacted.
Yeah, that's true, especially if we get to do what we would like to do, but we'll see.
Redacted is the place where things happen. Now, normally I would never chop down yakas, which is what these look like, but you know, this game requires it. Now, Cookie?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that tweet you showed me a couple days ago?
Oh, yes, from the National Park Service?
Uh-huh. How
Yes.
many things here follow that?
Yeah, but they are, and both are and aren't friend-shaped. So, some of them are very, I mean, they look semi-friend-shaped, and then you notice, oh, it's got a gun on its back, or, oh no, it's got a bomb and it's gonna explode, and it's not so friend-shaped then. The National Parks, just so you're aware, folks, the National Park Service put out American National Park Service put out a tweet that said, famous last words, if not friend, then why friend-shaped? So, just warning, be wise with your trips.
Do not attempt to go dancing with the wolves.
Yeah. Or, try to get a selfie with rampaging bison, or, you know.
Just bison in general. Don't get selfies with them.
Unless, like, you are up on a cliff and it's like, that's the bison way over there, then maybe. Or just take a picture of it and then take a picture of yourself in the same place and put them in the same space. You know? You can do that. But don't, like, yeah. Bison do not need hug. Bison do not need hug. They have warm, fluffy coat. They get hugged all day long.
Bison will stomp. Bison will kick. Bison will gore. Bison, you know. Are your general purpose a large mammal death machine? And yes, you can quote me on that.
If you could ask them, then yes, maybe it would be different. But they like.
No, I was thinking these guys were kind of friend-shaped. Puppy.
I thought they looked. What are they?
Some kind of hyena.
Hyena-like. That's what I thought. But. Yeah.
Don't forget to roast these guys. I bet they taste like chicken. What do you think?
Probably.
Might be a little greasier though.
I'm not getting that sense of you going like in Porsche up by the sewer thing and killing all those animals is what you're doing right now.
Kind of, sort of. I'm just collecting meat so that I can make stuff. And well, unfortunately, all these things are made of meat. I don't usually find potatoes at the mill, but you know. Hey, you took 2 hits. You really were the big one.
Oh, thank you all for hanging out with us.
It was a run by slaughter! He ran by and slaughtered all of them.
He killed all the yaklings. Bad joke.
Well, gotta make the elixir somehow, don't I?
Something like that, yeah.
No, wildlife do not give hugs. Well, I take that back. I know some that do. But for the most part, they do not give hugs that you would enjoy for very long.
Irregular infantrymen now. Okay.
Hi.
I could make comments about that, but you know.
See ya.
I'm not allowed to speak on dietary needs of anyone anymore. Just make sure that infantry get plenty of fiber in their diet. Right, Cookie?
I missed part of that, sorry.
Irregular infantry, they need plenty of fiber.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. I recommend oatmeal and flaxseed.
This has been Dr. Cookie. Remember, no advice given in WBPL costs you anything. Therefore, talk to a real expert. At least when it comes to medical concerns.
Yeah, I'm just saying words because I was talking to someone yesterday about staying regular and yeah.
I think the regularity or irregularity of that individual has already been brought into question.
Listen.
Over here?
Yeah, anyway.
I know, I'm teasing. I am allowed to make bad jokes occasionally.
Yeah, you are.
I know you tell me probably less often than I do, but, you know, I'm trying.
I'm also getting very sleepy again.
Uh-huh. Shame we got so much to do today.
I'm trying to, yeah, we'll have to, yeah. Hey, Mr. Jiggleman.
So he likes potatoes.
Who likes potatoes?
The Yakima.
He's a good Yakima.
Maybe that's why we need Yakima cannons. We can both launch potatoes off their backs and feed it to them the ammunition. Yes, the shell is edible. So now I meet them at midnight. We're going to go a little long today so that we can get this, and then we're going to call it. I'm trying to level up. Now, I have a question. How do I train my gecko to do this?
Do what?
No, how do I train a gecko to, like, go find things for me?
I don't know.
Or fill in parts of maps?
I don't know.
I'm not sure how to do that with the fox either. But since we got all those geckos that like to hang out on the back window.
Yeah, but those are the lucky geckos. You can't send the lucky geckos off to work.
I failed to see a reason why not.
Okay. Soft-shell crab for the first time last night. Went out with family and the platter I said it came with fried shell crab, but I wasn't expecting a whole entire crab. I was confused until I was told the shell is edible. Ah.
Yes, they are.
I don't know if I've had soft shell. I do like me some crab though. Even though it's very hard to eat.
Well, the kind of crab you usually get are very different than this kind of crab.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I have had soft shell crab back when I was able to eat such things.
Conserve water and protect trees.
Only you can keep the Church of Light off your back.
When there's a new twist on modal spells, it basically has 3 modes, 1, 2, or 3 pause, that you have 5 to choose from, so A, you know. Okay, so 5 A's, 3 A's and a B, 1 A and 2 B's, 2 A's and a C, and B, C, where A is the first ability, B is the second ability, and C the third. So you have X number of points, and then you can either use that makes sense, but definitely that's a lot of bullshit on top of other stuff. I know, like, you love the game, Digiman, and I'm not trying to be whatever, but in the heat of the moment when you're trying to play, that's a lot of little bits and bobs to remember. Especially when, you know, like, if you're playing with somebody you play with on the regular or you trust and whatever, that's one thing. But, like, you go somewhere and you're playing somebody you've not played before, or it's a tourney type thing, that's, you know, you can't just say, this is how it goes, and the other person go, okay, I get you. You know? It's like, this is my favorite one. Oh, I don't even know about it because these are my favorite ones. You know, I don't use that, you know. So, okay.
Okay, what? Oh, yes, go.
Bullshit.
Remove thyself. Remove thyself to the penalty box.
We got bullshit.
Thank you, Digi.
No, I did it.
Yes, but you saw what Digi said.
Be gone, bot. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Go back to once where you came. Bot of evil. Bot of evil, crash for me.
Dear heart. I love you. Ridiculous.
I love you too, lady. Maybe I'll save this and actually come back to this in 2 weeks, because next week we will not be here. You heard me right, folks. Cookie and I will not be here next week.
of them. Damn.
Wow. We must be popular. We will not be here in 2 weeks. We have things to do and people to see.
No, we'll be here. We won't be here next week. The week
Yes.
after. Yeah. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Wait, we'll be back by... Oh, that's the day we were thinking about doing... No. I don't know. Okay. Never mind. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Splish Splash.
Right, Splish Splash. Correct.
Yes, it will be a very boring Tuesday. I would suggest Black & Decker drills. DeWalt might be well as well, but, you know, Black & Decker makes DeWalt, so it's all the same. And yes, folks, I have not had any alcohol to drink in quite some time. This is all just fatigue.
Thank you, Night Owl, for all that business. That helps out a bit.
Yes, we all know the viewers on the WBPL 76 are among the most expensive on the internet.
I was just thinking the same thing. No, you be distracted by Doggo. It's fine.
The hound is calling. It's baying at the side of your head. When they say there's nothing good on, remember, there's always the WBPL 76. We might not be that good, but we're on. Sometimes.
And I believe tonight, well, Quispy's on tonight with more Curse Start.
You're on.
I'm on, and then Will's on after me. So you've got a full night this evening. I'm not sure if anybody's picking up the time between us, but you certainly can have an interesting evening tonight.
You never know. There might be things between. But there is a great divide, a chasm, in fact, between myself and, well, the sanity of the rest of this debauchery.
It's always a surprise, right? Yep, doggo do be distract.
I need more soy sauce.
Having dinner with family this evening, so may miss stream. Okay. Despite civilization's best effort, you're watching WBPL 76. Right. That is a good one. What is it? 6725. Okay. I am going to have to go into the supporters table. Which, by the way, if you are a subscriber here and you're in the Discord, in the auxiliary, please, and you want access to the supporters table, connect your Discord account and your Twitch account, and you will get access to the supporters table, where Night Owl is the manager of the quote list, and he does such a great job. He does it manually, and dude is great at it. Thank you, Night Owl, for that. And he posts it on the regular. So.
Okay, now, do you remember what we used to call this in Portia?
What?
It's time to slaughter the innocents.
Oh, yes.
Do you know what time it is? It's innocent slaughtering time.
Yeah.
Just remember, all these guys are actually Capellan supporters.
Oh, that explains everything. So they're not really innocents. Gotcha.
No. We're actually, these guys are probably Torians. Hence they're full of bull. I'm quite proud of that one. Yeah, what is it? Look to your left, look to your right. If you look around, you get a small fright. Let's do the time warp again.
Alpaca war crimes. Digiman says he's been quoted 17 times so far. I don't know how many times I've gotten quoted.
I don't believe the list is cross-referenceable in that manner.
Yeah, it is. If you, well, you can pull it into a...
Yes, I'm just saying then you have to actually do more work.
Yeah. Or just open up in the text file, put your name in and see how many. But for me, I'd have to do like the 6 different ways people spell my screen name. And that would be...
That would be work. I disapprove of work.
Yes, Storm Song, cross 298. Morning, Storm Song. Put your hands on your hips and bring your knees in tight. There you go. Morning, Storm Song. How you doing, my friend?
I still do not approve of doing that much work.
Another 28 for Cookie Mama. But, yeah, it's the pelvic thrust. Songwriting. Oh, wow, nice. I am tired. Yeah, with just Cookie as attribution. So I have a lot of quotes, apparently. I say a lot of things on here.
Yes, you do. You spend a lot of time in here, for some strange reason.
Squick wins at 13,749. Okay. I don't know, though. Check Neffy. Neffy's got a lot. Neffy and, Aiden now are catching up.
I did not realize it was a contest.
Well, considering we're trying 567 for Neff, okay. $809 for Aiden. Yeah, see, between the two of them, they're pretty much exactly the same, which is why Asurain is so interesting.
And I've only got like, what, 6, 7?
Yeah, there's a bit of issue based on when someone is mentioned but not quoted. Right. But usually if someone is mentioned, but, well, I don't know.
Okay, this is a sparkly ant.
Why is it sparkly?
No idea. I'm slaughtering.
Yes. Aiden gets a lot of one-liners, Neff gets a lot of longer, more complex ones. Yeah, I know. Neffs are more like... Yeah. Y'all have been here long enough. You know what our wonderful Neff is like. He's awesome. But he do say some interesting things. We all do. That's why we have the quotes.
Do we all, or do some of us do it and others of us just hide and hope for the best? That's right. Let's go into that one.
Well, 70s. What? Where did that one go? And you can't condense the Nurgle Pants story into a quote? Nurgle Pants. Okay.
Oh, we are off to go find out what Grace has found at midnight.
The goose will... Ah, there it is. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh my. Did it look like, I'm wondering if the pants look like they were made from octarine crossed with, like, say, Dayglow orange or something, because that would be what Nurgle would wear.
In here. Good of you to come. Don't worry, no one's gonna be here around this time. I need you with me all the way now. Whatever we find in there, let's have good. Now, if you would, please direct your attention to the bookshelf over there. Seems innocuous enough, right? Go over and pull the second box.
Okay.
Okay, what?
The man deliberately crapped his pants to win a tournament, win a game at a tournament, and it was not a one-time thing.
Here's
Yeah,
hoping
you'd
it's
be
just
banned.
hiding something embarrassing. The door, if you please.
For 40K, though, apparently. Yeah, anyway.
I would ban you for the tournaments.
I'd be, if I were the place holding it, I'd be like, no, you can't do that literal
corridor,
shit
huh?
here.
And look at this piping.
Go use the
coming from the
bathroom.
auxiliary
I provide
tank.
you bathrooms.
Only one way to go. Let's move. Resist the urge to be a star and stay out of those searchlights.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I was the host place.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I don't care. This is not a tactic to win a game. You are being in... Okay, my question is Grace going to be like Lydia and set up every trap in the whole place?
She does not count.
She doesn't count? Okay, good to know. Because Lydia was bad at that.
Only you count in this.
Oh, you got caught. Do you have to do it all over again?
Nope, just this section. Damn it.
Aren't you awesome? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to
I'm
the
missing that
WBPO.
same one again.
WBPO, you are here at the community outreach of the Black Pants Legion. We are a gaming... Yes. Samurai knows what's going on. That one.
Hey, I wasn't even in it that time. Okay, move. There.
We need to get to the panel in the center of the room. Can we turn off these searchlights somehow?
Yes, we
I
can.
thought it went to 6, but apparently there are bigger numbers than that. Wait.
I don't think he built this.
Huh,
I don't think
we're
he's as
in.
good a bit.
Piece of cake.
I don't think he's a good enough builder to have built this.
Yan?
Yes. You? Because I don't think Yan can cook.
Yan can't cook.
Looks like this is it. This is whatever they don't want
Samurai
us to
said
find.
roll. Ostensibly that was to help you get through the
If
trap.
my sense of direction has not failed me, we're directly under the oasis right now. Somehow get the feeling that's no coincidence. This looks to be some old world facility. Let's look around and see if we can figure out what it is.
I don't know. I have a feeling that if he didn't build it, he apprehended it and just kept it going and didn't tell anybody. Yeah, see.
Yeah, no. This is old world tech.
Yeah. So in other words, this is basically a geck. Is this basically a geck?
Kind of, sort of.
Seriously? A user manual? Seems like a bit of an oversight leaving something like this around. Then again, it's pretty obvious who the author is, so I'm not surprised. Yes, clearly Yen is in this for the money. Big shocker. But the messages we intercepted were far more sinister than some 2-bit goal scam. Yen has no idea what he's wrapped up in. He wrote this manual for someone he thinks is just as greedy as himself. But there's more at play here. Still, this is our definitive proof that they're stealing water from Sandra. Hey look, there's a post note as well. What do you know? A window into the thinking of a criminal mastermind. What's your assessment here? He is. He really, as silly as this is, perhaps it does actually give us some insight as to the way his mind works. Yen must actually think other people are this dumb. Fits in well with the rest of his profile. He is rather blatant about many of his misdeeds, and yet he never seems to get caught. That changes soon.
Not today, though.
Let's keep looking.
Today I'm not allowed to crush him.
What does all this mean? Think you're probably more suited for reading diagrams.
It means that the thing spits water out as part of the statue.
You're right. They installed piping in the Peach statue? Look, it seems the water comes out from right under the statue's base. Before they built the statue and that valve thing beneath the statue, the water must have gone directly into the oasis.
Something like that? Yeah, maybe.
Some kind of generator. What do you think it was used for? It's not even on, while that water tank relic is on. It can't possibly be powering anything in this room. Yeah, if I ever got more time down here, I'd like a chance to figure out what this place did. Anything noteworthy about this setup? I see. So the valve mechanism controls the water going into the oasis? But this relic... this is where the water comes from? Bizarre. I always figured the oasis water coming from some aquifer.
The whole city relies on the evil technology. Gotta love it.
There's something written on it. Purification Tank 1. Very possible, though it may also be possible that this is the only one still intact, or that they planned to make more and never got around to it. I wonder if it would have bothered Martel to know that her natural beauty was some kind of old world accident. Well, this is how it works. Good to know.
We are going a little longer today to finish
There
this
seems to
section
be
up,
some
and then
burnt letters
Yeah,
in this pile
I
of
did
trash.
say I was going long,
Someone
and there
didn't
is
want
nobody
anyone else to
scheduled
see
after,
them.
so...
But there are still some
yeah,
unburnt
I'm just
spots.
repeating in case people are popping on and wondering why the heck you're still on.
Oh, jackpot! Encoded
Because of
messages.
reasons, that's why.
We broke these codes months ago. Ha! Amateurs. Cryptic. Definitely Duvos, though. I'd recognize these in my sleep. This piece says, extraction of funds. Then pull the plug. And the last one? Nullify previous order. Maybe. It's too hard to guess what these messages say without the entire sentence in proper context. But at least we now know it's definitely Duvos behind everything. But why smuggle secret letters? Don't they use the telegraph? I think that's about all the evidence we'll find around here. Let's summarize what we know so far. This purification tank relic was the main water supply for the oasis, but at a certain point, Yen, working with an unknown party, built the Peach statue and put a valve on the water going into the oasis. I can only postulate that Duvos agents used Yen to build the device and piping to slowly decrease Sandrock's water supply, eventually driving away all the people. What we need to... Someone's coming. Shh. We've got to find a place to hide. See if you can create any openings or...
I'm telling you, someone has been in here. The lock has been tampered with.
I don't know. Maybe you just came in and forgot. You've been kind of jumpy lately. Relax. We're doing great.
I would never be so careless. It must be Logan. He knows about our water scheme somehow. Howlett must have told him something. What with the Civil Corps hot on his tail, I fear our plan is in danger.
Oh, please! Last time he bothered us was that whole Matilda debacle. Hilarious, by the way. All it took was a few good old-fashioned shots to the dome, and now he's forgotten all about us. Good guys win, the end.
Hubris will be your downfall, Knight. Search the premises.
Since when do I take orders from you?
We both take orders from a higher power. And if you don't wish to disappoint him, I suggest you start searching.
Smile for the camera.
Tell you what, with Skinny coming back the way they did from that fall right in the area of where Logan might be hiding, I have my suspicions. I'll humor you, Kay?
Our plan can't fail here. For the Empire.
For the Empire!
Well, well, well. All we're missing now is a little pink ribbon on top. This should be everything I need to close the books on the case of the Duvos water thieves. Excellent work. Let's see where this little tunnel goes. I don't really want to face off with Penn right now if I had a choice.
Yeah, facing off with Penn right now when I'm probably 5 levels behind where I want to be doesn't seem like a good idea.
Someone left a letter?
Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Yep.
Mason? Drat. I should have taken a closer look at him. Wait, there's more in the back. More evidence against the water thieves. I'll take it.
Yeah. No, you are of the correct samurai. Mason was a
That's
smart
that,
one.
then.
He did what he was supposed to.
Your work here is done.
What he did,
Get a good
and then he
night's
got the
sleep.
heck out of
You've
Dodge.
earned it. I've got
Yep.
just a few more things to take care
Yep.
of tonight. I'll send word to HQ, and we should have enough backup to make this as painless as possible within a couple of days. Thank you again for your help. The Free Cities thanks you too.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Grace had told us about the mission. Glad you're safe. You seem to be in high spirits. What did you find? I had my suspicions, but wow. I'm glad Logan's name will be cleared soon. It's been nerve-wracking for us lately. We've had to keep the goats tied up. Justice is out on patrol with all sorts of strong-smelling animal treats. But this is the home stretch. Justice will be served soon. Thanks. I'll go tell Logan the good news.
That was a little bit of experience points there.
That you might actually get to the
Masterpiece, Tabby Cat. Masterpiece of 4-year-old. Unlocked.
Meow. Do people ever wonder where you get all your like wacky art and stuff? And it's like,
no.
Okay. I found it in a box.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but where was the box? Not telling. You don't need to know that.
You don't have need to know. I found it in one of my dig areas, okay? I learned it by smoking you.
Builder loots pre-war sites all the times. Who knows what he... Yes, exactly.
Alright. Well, folks, I'm going to call it here.
Thank you for hanging out with us and doing crazy things with us.
Well, mandatory go-to, so I don't want you guys to miss this.
We can make it easy on you, my boy. Sheriff, kindly remind the criminal what he's charged with.
Right. Haru, you're charged with unlawful destruction of properties, theft, hijacking, kidnapping, and resisting arrest. It's a long list.
You're the ones.
Alright, we're finishing.
Did you say something? All you need to do is cooperate. Isn't that right? Tell us where Logan is, and your sentencing will be...
I don't have anything to say.
Fine. It seems Haru has made his choice. He refuses to aid us. He denies his wrongdoing. The only thing left to do is to charge him and put him in a cage where animals like him belong.
Oh, don't... Yeah, paintbrushes.
Pastor, I don't think...
Before we adjourn,
Paintbrushes what?
I open the floor. Will anyone speak on behalf of this criminal? Mr. Arvio, you have...
Yes. May I? Right. Well, let me just say something on behalf of my good friend Haru. Obviously he's been brainwashed. My friend Haru would never do something so terrible. He's a good guy who just likes making skin cream and stuff. There must be some mistake. Please, just let him go.
Arvio.
Yes. We'll take your words into consideration during sentencing.
I have to, because dang it.
What? If you're saying that I am guilty of starting all this by quarantining Howlett, I'd do that again for the good of Sandrock. I must say, though, I do find it very curious that you would speak on behalf of this bandit here, seeing as you two have never met. Unless, perhaps, in fact you have.
Pastor, let them speak their piece. Are you going to accuse everyone in this town of being a bandit?
Yes, he's right to be suspicious, Minister. Skinny, the builder, survived a fall that even I would have had trouble with, and coincidentally just happened to be exactly where we suspected Logan's hideout might be. Is there something you're not telling us, Skinny? How did you survive that fall?
They have been through enough. What is the matter with you two? That's enough.
Please forgive me, Minister, but we've always suspected Logan had a spy in town. How else did his gang know the exact time to kidnap you? Or what Bronco looked like? I just never thought it could be. Our builder.
What's your proof?
Think about it. They showed up just as Logan's notoriety was rising. And then Logan robbed the train, blew up the water tower, kidnapped the minister. And the only constant was the builder. They were always there right after each and every event. Almost like they're surveying the results. Not only that, it was them that was looking around Logan's house. It was them trying to sway Elsie to Logan's side. And when the Civil Corps finally got close to getting to Logan's goat, guess who was the one that let it get away? You accuse me of stealing Sandrock?
Miguel, what is going on?
You don't actually believe them, do you? Oh my... Burgess!
Huh?
Me?
Burgess, you're a diligent man, stickler for the rules. You monitor our resources with the most stringent of attention, do you not?
Well, sure.
Burgess is Patsy, gotcha.
What about the trees around Sandrock? The cacti wood? Do you monitor that as well?
Yes. What are you getting at?
Mm-hmm. And how many trees would you say they have cut?
Huh? The builder? Well, shucks. I'm not sure. I think maybe we had one brief discussion about it, and from there, they didn't really chop down any that I'm aware of.
Yeah, see? You're messing with one of the best sandrockers this town.
Builder, I know would never chop down no trees. Pastor, you're barking up the wrong...
I see. I'm sorry if I overstepped my questioning. Nevertheless, I want to ask our criminal one last... Where is...
Looking for me?
Logan!
Hang tight, Haru. I've got this.
You giving yourself up, buddy?
Yeah, something like that.
What you are waiting for? Get him!
What a welcome. Don't you want to hear what I have to say? Huh? Citizens of Sandrock, what if I told you that there's been a vile plot to destroy your city in action right now? It's better to show than tell.
Pen, stop him!
You see? That's your water. The real villains ain't us. It's Miguel and Penn. They've been working with Yen for a long time to keep water out of our oasis. They work for Duvos.
You said... your reports. What's the meaning of this, Miguel? You did this for what? Money? All this time? All our sacrifices?
Let's not all lose our heads here.
No, just you. And her and him. All three of these lose their heads.
This is obviously some trick. The builder must have planted some machine in there. Logan's corruption is consuming you, turning us all against one another. You slack-jawed nitwits won't stop him. I'll do it myself.
Wait!
Justice!
Ah, ma'am.
Getting her to the doctor, ma'am.
How could you? We trusted you.
I believed your sermons.
Of course you did, because I speak the truth.
You sound real crazy right about now.
Silence! You fools. I could have saved you. But now you have resigned yourselves to a slow and painful death.
Start making sense, pal.
War is coming.
With Duvos, we'll kick their sorry butts back to the damn wastelands just like we did you.
Not likely.
So what? You plan to have us dry up? To aid the war effort against the free cities?
The weakening of the free cities means less bloodshed in the battles to come.
Are there others? In other city-states?
Couldn't say.
Why are you so loyal to these guys? Your whole operation is busted wide open, man. You think they're going to take you back with open arms? You're going to need witness protection, if anything.
Duvos is order. The free cities is on the path to another day of calamity.
You're joking.
Far from it, old friend. Look at yourselves. Look at the weapons pointed at me. The Church of the Light prohibits such monstrosities, and yet here they are allowed. They encouraged. Guns, bombs, that maddening mechanical armor, a living AI. When does it end? When does it stop? I'll tell you, it doesn't. The free cities will keep making allowances until the old world is new again.
Yay!
Your so-called freedom is destined to enslave you.
Duos is our only hope. With power in the hands of the few, the wise, the masses will not be allowed to destroy themselves. As for me, I've all but succeeded. Water level really hasn't been what it used to be ever since I arrived. Gone are the days of the hustle and bustle this town once had to. Hardly gravel now, compared to the so-called jewel it once was, this town. The once lush oasis is now but a puddle, soon to be covered wholly in sand and dust. And best of all, how easy it all was. It was right in front of you, plain as the day is bright.
You monster!
Enjoy your tears of peach while they last. The true end of Sandrock is upon you. Pen! Extraction!
Looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Oh man, not you too.
Yep.
Sorry, folks. Just my second job. What?
Looking for this?
You... No matter. We're leaving, Miguel.
Be careful.
I am way underleveled for this.
How could this be?
You didn't get yourself any more bullets, did you?
Nope, because I was expecting to do those today. I forgot that this clicked right in.
Why don't you kick back for a glass of fresh air cocktail and hear a tall tale? Come on down to the Blue Moon Saloon, home to the tastiest treats this side of
You are all really starting to tick me off.
Stop toying with them and their...
Shut it, old man. You're lucky I'm bothering to save you at all. All right, I'm gonna have to show you something I've been secretly working on. Super!
Take that, you big treacherous chalupa!
Hey, Els. Long time.
Didn't think you'd see the day where I saved your butt, did ya?
People really sleep on the monologue surprise attack technique. Nice one.
Is everyone okay?
Woo! Encore! Heck of a show!
You all were incredible.
I knew Logan was still with us. Yeehaw! I second that notion.
Who'd have thunk it?
A conspiracy. All right under our noses.
We need to check on Minister Matilda.
Oh my gosh, we do.
But wait, Logan, man, I still gotta arrest you as well for all the stuff you did. Right, Trudy?
Hey, you're letting him get away.
Hey, Logan. We still need to settle your situation after we clean up what happened today.
I know.
Are you with us now?
Always was.
Well, I'm just glad all's well that ends well. Yep, no loose ends left to tie up.
Yeah, glad this is over. Gonna have to do a lot of paperwork for this one.
Say, where do you all think Miguel commissioned his
There's
water
loose
stealing
ends.
contraptions?
Yeah! Commerce Guild, on the double. Let's move.
Oh, why, hello, it's you. The brutish criminal. Turned over a new leaf, have we? Nice of you to barge in. Yes, I actually have a train to catch, so if you don't mind, I'm afraid I must bid you all adieu.
Yeah? By the powers vested in me on behalf of Sandrock City Hall, I hereby place you under arrest for fraud and mass conspiracy.
I do. I mean, I didn't do it.
Don't make this hard, pal.
All right. You've got me, fair and square. Now, I think we can all still be civil about this. I mean, that is the name of your little boys' club, isn't it? Civil Corps?
Well, yeah, we can be civil about it. That's the attitude I'm hoping you to have. I don't want to make a show of force like we handle Penn. Did you see how that went down?
That's right. Bide your time, old Yan, old boy. You've gotten out of stickier situations than this. You just need to think of a plan. Think. Well,
Oh, honey,
whatever
you were
do,
shady when we
definitely
walked
don't
into
look
town.
inside that glass cabinet behind you. That's where I keep my money.
Hey, stop!
Hey, look over there. I'm going sideways.
Excelsior! And when you write in your annals of history, narrow as they may be, make sure you get my name right. Y-A-N. That's capital Y, capital A. So long, Stinktown. Smell ya never.
Uh-oh. When you lied about the turtles, I should have knew it was gonna be all downhill from there. And I've been waiting a long time to do this.
Wait, no, Rocky, old buddy, old pal, just let me go. I've got connections. I'll give you anything your heart desires.
You frickin' mops. Oh, gosh. That felt good. Suddenly I feel all my anger washing away.
That was one heck of an uppercut there, Rocky. You been working out?
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't at the trial. How did you know Yan was responsible for water hiding machinery?
Water hiding what now?
We'll take it from here. Thanks, Rocky.
My pleasure.
He didn't know,
Got
but
one
he
more
still...
log for the fire.
Who are you calling log, blockhead?
Wood-related wordplay can't save you now.
Our oldest and beloved Commerce Guild Commissioner was in on it? Who could have seen this one coming? I feel like my whole world's getting turned upside down.
I raised my hand. I saw it coming. Even during the beta.
There were the numerous allegations, but I admit, this goes much further than I'd ever imagined.
In fact, I made myself very unpopular with some of the folks in the beta who married one of these three. When I said that they were unlikely and unlovable and likely to be the villains.
Excellent work, Civil Corps.
Oh, well, you know, there's something said to being right.
Good of you to join us.
Couldn't you losers have lost 5 minutes slower?
What? Huh? Snap out of it, you imbecile! And you call yourself a knight.
What? Why are we in handcuffs?
You lost.
That doesn't sound like me.
You're the imbecile, pastor. Can't even keep a stupid door locked. We had a good thing going.
Look, I'll settle this one for you boys. You're all imbeciles. The reason, of course, being crime don't pay.
Just take us away already. Enough of your incessant rambling.
Oh, this is rich coming from a pastor whose job it is to run.
Hey now, you can't rush justice.
Well, we did it.
Did you?
I don't know how, but we did it. With your help, we saved Sandrock. How long has it been?
Something tells me
Finally,
it's not
rest
over
my head
yet.
easy for the first
It's
time.
not over.
What feels like forever.
Some reason
Water
I think
boy
this is
wandered off.
mid-game.
In my paw.
And we all know what happens in mid-game.
This is
Things get harder.
what it was all for. This town, these people, these lands. From here on out, it's on us to make the most of it.
Citizens of Sandrock.
Hey, wait a sec. You're just gonna let this fellow waltz back into town? Logan might have been integral in unraveling a deep-seated conspiracy that was a threat to the survival of our nation, but this ain't justice. Hey,
No, I didn't.
yeah, well, I mean, okay, but you...
Logan is now cooperating with Sandrock authorities and will be dealt with accordingly.
Throw the book at me, Trudes.
More important to address are the shocking revelations that have come to light today, all before our very eyes. We have fallen victim to a Duvos plot. It is with a heavy heart, I must admit, that I, too, have been fooled. Penn and Miguel were never who we believed them to take solace in the fact that no lives were lost today. I've received news from Fang that our minister's condition is stable. Let us pray for her to make a speedy recovery.
So she can go on the block
But
as
make
well.
no mistake, this was an act of aggression. Our lives in the free cities may soon be... We may have uprooted the corruption laying among us, but it hardly seems plausible that Duvos' singular goal was to dry up Sandrock. Regrettably, we must expect more. If not here, elsewhere in the free cities. I intend to speak with our representative Gregorsic immediately, and will inform you all as soon as possible what the Alliance advises that we do.
Run for the hills and kiss your
Please,
ass
everyone,
goodbye.
stay safe. Conserve water. Logan, Civil Corps, and Builder, you too. With me. Fill me in on what you know at City Hall.
Can y'all take 10 first? I got a million questions for Logan.
As do I.
Yes, the writer wants his time with this suspect.
Sure. Take your time.
Okay, now we can save.
Aye. That was an event.
Was it an eventful event?
It was an eventful event.
Was it worthy of the WBPL 76?
Probably, yes.
Okay then, folks. At this point, we're 45 minutes over, and we're going to call it a day. Thank you all for being here. Remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Say a nice word to someone. Or at least try. Remember, folks, it's a time of a lot of us going through hell. Take care of each other. Do what you can. See y'all later. Hasta.
Stay safe.